Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Appreciate you all tuning into the stream. Before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your research. So yes, please do your research, of course. All right, 1 second here, guys. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, hold on. I gotta pull up this other chart or this other chat really quickly. And then I gotta send a couple of notifications. We will be getting started. What happened today? We will be going over what happened. I kind of want to find one more on live, if we can get there. So right now it looks like we're in a bit of chop, or a lot of it at least. All right, so let's see here. Yo, Jay, what's up, brother? All right, hopefully you can see my charts and things of that sort. I think you can. I'm gonna spread this over just a little bit more so it looks a little bit clearer. All right, so yeah, we sent out a couple of notifications. As of right now, we're gonna start on the Qs here. So QQQ. So yes, the move to the upside that I'm waiting for is above that 719. We get that nice candle close. Would like to see if we can hit this empty space. I did try this downside this morning. I did. So what happened here? We had this clean gap up, no consolidation. We broke on this level. I'll be honest, I ended up taking most of my money, and we ended up, or at least I scalped it. Obviously, yes, we touched this imbalance, but we could not complete this 710. So it was kind of wicky. It's kind of lagging here a bit today. Right now, we're just sitting inside of yikes. So this right here, I'm going to leave this alone. If we can somehow magically get above the 719, wouldn't mind taking it. Or if we go back down under this 714, wouldn't mind trying for that full move this time. So that's what I got there. That is on QQQ. Maybe I should leave an alert down here. Yo, Matthew, appreciate it, brother. Hold on, let me see what Spy's talking about. I'm watching a couple other ones, hold on, too, as well. So PayPal still showing some love. Okay, cool. Yo, Matt, thanks for liking live stream, brother. Appreciate it. So IWM still trying to make its way down. Obviously, we did end up touching that 293. We could not get under this 292. So under that 292, still got a lot of empty space down that 290, which I do like. So every single day in the Discord, same exact thing. Yes, the upside did not want to work out. We could not break above this cost basis here, which we tried it, but we could not close above that 295.79 at all. But will this be a move that I will continue to take if we can get up there? Of course, because we got space of that 297, and then if we somehow get above that, which doesn't have to be right now, could be tomorrow, could be preferably Tuesday or Thursday, but empty space here, so I wouldn't mind taking this like full move to this upside. Obviously, yeah, first time didn't work out, but my eyes are on watch here. Yo, Guardian, thanks for liking the stream, brother. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's on IWM. Let's take a look at. So I got some alerts set if we do get above or below. I want to take a look at Tesla. Juana, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Thanks for the gifts. You didn't have to do that. All right, so Tesla here, and I feel like I should have gotten to some calls at this 395, but we'll talk about that. But anyways, Right here, we had some empty space, so you can see what I circled. That clean gap up, no consolidation here. And we ended up getting that nice break under that, 401.48. And we ended up just straight up dumping. And we dumped to my final TP. Look where we closed, though. Look where we closed. At least on this candle here. Sorry. Oh, did not mean to move that. So yeah, we have empty space here. Nice little move. You can see this was one of the first ones I called out. Actually, it was the second one, but one of these puts to the downside. Obviously, IWM did not want to participate right now. Where is it at? Test the downside. Boom. You can see what happened there. I'll be honest, after we did touch the final TP, I had to get out. It went down even more, and I thought we were going to go down a lot more than that. But you can see my final TPs were hit, so I'm a happy camper. The thing that I did miss, though, was this floor here. So a lot of the times when my final TPs hit, you could see where we like to bounce from. So final TP hit here. We end up bouncing. Could have rode that thing back up to 398, possibly that 401. But yeah, other than that, pretty decent move here. As for the upside, since I missed that, I do want to see if we can. So of course, we got that 312 up to that 412 up to that 417. Excuse my language. Obviously, we can grab back above that 401.48. Could see a little bit upside. Uh-oh, Rug posted something in the chat. Let's go. Let me see here. So we did Tesla. So yeah, Tesla had a decent run. We'll go over PayPal right now. So I know everyone knows about PayPal. We went over this one last week, and then also earlier this morning. And yeah, I had a nice little run here. I do have a couple runners that I do want to see if we can tap these TPs, man. So by these runners, what I mean here. Still lots of empty space above us, so I originally have up to this 47.84 and that 50.19, and you can see a couple members ended up hitting that. Shout out to Momo. See what it did on that PayPal there. So empty space. I'm thinking the next couple of days, though. Possibly, if we don't want to get a run today, want to expect in the next couple days possibly to hit this more. Hit this upside 47 and then that 50.19. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit of more of a pullback, but I'm glad it's working out. So beautiful gap up there. If we can't continue, those are my targets there. And how do we find this? This is how we found this. You can see. How do we get these percentages? What caught my mind? So basically, we see an empty space. So this is a 24-hour chart, and on this higher time frame, we like to swing it. So on like tests on the Qs, you can see like those are like 1 hours, 30-minute charts. But if I'm looking for a swing, I do want a higher time frame. So as you can see here, seeing this clean gap down, beautiful, no consolidation here. And obviously I wasn't the floor here, but we actually broke outside of this box. So this box is basically an area of consolidation that needs to be broken in order for us to target into this upside here. So shout out Momo. He's in here right now. See what? Look at that. And that was a weekend swing. And do I want more? Yes. How long did it take for this downside to actually happen? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 candles. So that would be what, 4 days. So if we go up, I'm expecting at least 4 days or more. Possibly more if it doesn't want to hit that final. But that's what I got there. Thoughts on Amazon? Oh, I got some thoughts on a lot of things. Hold on, let's see here. AMZN. I got some alerts on QQQ and Tesla here. Oh wow. Eyes on the Qs, right? Ooh. Oh, that looks really good. Yeah, we'll go over Amazon in a second. This looks fire. If we can stay above this 718.47 here. I'll try to get that grab if we can get there. Yeah, so what I have here, so basically what I'm seeing is we got empty space above us, right? So clean gap down. This is something that I would like to target into. This is called my empty space here. So this nice gap. Right now my goal is, so yes, I do want this break outside of this 719. And if we can get there, get that break outside of this box, I would like to see if we can go up into this box. I'm watching for this early entry though, so. Right here we do have this right here is buyer's control. So basically sellers are doing a very good job keeping this price pushing down, but I want to see if we can get a nice close inside this box. So still has some time. Still has a nice little chance. Want to close into it. So just how we call it, PayPal, clear gap down, literally the same thing, clear gap down. Obviously I wasn't the floor here, but break out that empty space, that's what I would want to see. You can see, didn't get a chance to post what we did, but you can see what a few members did there. Right now everything looks like overall chop, so if it doesn't want to go, then we might have to wait. Or at least I'm going to wait. Bros, appreciate the likes. Let's go, let's go. Is it crazy, or does the day feel like I don't know, if today feels like really calming and relaxing today. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Yo, Mishfish, thanks for the likes, brother. Appreciate it. Alright, what time is it? Okay, we got 1 minute left for a close on that 5 minute. We might range here if we don't get that break above. Check SPY. Yeah, I got you. Hold on, let me see here. I'm gonna leave this alert here. If Keys wants to do it, but it doesn't look like at this second it doesn't want to. Yeah, SPY looks like it's trying to dump here too. I originally do have under that 751. Looks like could have a nice hold on that 752. Reset 752.01. But yeah, lots of empty space here. if we do want to get that nice break and continuation there. PayPal holding up nicely, bro. Amazon. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Everything's, so, yeah. We got empty space here. On a lower time frame, it does look like we already are in a run. So, this is not going to be a box. It's just going to be more of levels that we would need to break. So yeah, there is empty space. It's not a box, like I said, or at least I don't think so. Maybe you do, but looks like, yo, that looks wild, dude. All right, so I like the 2 hour, the 4 hour. Let me see if it lines up pretty nicely. 4 hour, looks like it does. 1 hour here, lines up pretty well. I kind of want to do this 2 hour though. Yeah, so basically what I'm seeing here is a little bit of empty space above us. So I'll probably use that as my final TP as well. But yeah, there's this clear gap here. So same exact thing and how we caught these other trades. Clean gap there. Looks like we are itching to break above on Amazon. We kind of wicked. Looks good. 251, 253. And then if we do continue, I do see a little more empty space there to that 271. That's if we do want to get there. Actually, one of my favorite setups right now. Amazon. Amazon potential upside. Yeah, that looks really good. So we tried it before, and before we couldn't get that breakthrough. This time, will it be? Yeah, this is one of my favorite setups as of this second here. There is some empty space above us. Let me see on this lower time frame. Actually looks like we closed above that wall. 7 minute. It looks like we're trying to retest though. Kind of would like to see if we can hold above on this. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Maybe I should save this chart too. That looks real good. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades, any of these plays. So yes, please do your research before you do anything. I'm only looking at these charts. I like the way these colors look, and that's it. So yeah, look, that I'm not gonna say it will happen, but it looks like PayPal. We had that clean gap down. See what happened with that swing. See what member did there. Empty space. Obviously not the bigger time frame. Yo, Lil AK, what's up, bro? Appreciate the follow, man. What's your thoughts on Tesla? Thoughts on Tesla? Yeah, I'm keeping this one close here. That looks really good. Okay, we're dumping there. Hopefully this is the synced one. So as of right now, I'm glad I didn't take anything new on this. Maybe I could have, gotten to some buys after my final TP hit. Right now, it looks like we rejected this imbalance, that 398. So if we stay under that, at least for me, I could see down to this, back down to that 395.40, which I do have there. So with this imbalance, what I'm seeing, it really all depends on these next couple candles. So if we gap back above this and we can somehow close above, looks like we have some structure here on the 7-minute chart. So if we somehow get back above this, let's see, 398.82. Nice pocket up to that 401, but right now it looks like we're trying to drop. And if we drop, let's see, back down to that 395. Tio Malo, what's up, brother? All right, come on. Amazon looking good. But yeah, sir, we do have that code that will be extended, until tomorrow, Wednesday. Put Bros July off the weekly, monthly, and yearly. So, see that inside the link in the bio. Yeah, looks like we're chopping here. Chop City. What do you guys think I should get for lunch? I do want to see if we can get one more play. Like a pretty decent one. And then hit the end of the day. But I'll be honest, if the swings act like PayPal, I don't mind swinging end of the day. And there's some times where maybe I get into a play. Obviously, IWM didn't want to work today. Tesla had a nice little run. PayPal, a couple other ones had a nice little run. And sometimes we might chop after. We might get a good run. So right now, it looks like we're just going back and forth. Some scalps. I don't really want to scalp anything, though. I want like a really decent move. So I know a lot of members, a lot of people are like, yo, Lee, what do you do in times like this? Just wait it out. That's what I do. Yo, Hustle Land, what's up, bro? How do you determine your expiration dates? For me, that's easy. So if I'm going to swing it like PayPal, like if I know that I'm swinging it overnight, it may take a couple days, could take a little bit longer, whatever. I typically try to go at least, and I mean at least, a week or two. For me though, having a little bit more time, lets me be able to hold the trade a little bit longer. Obviously, if it's a day trade, if I'm gonna play it during the day, I like a day or two out. Really just depends. Sometimes if I'm really confident, then I'll do like a 0 DTE. But if the same day doesn't work for me, then I have to cut it quickly and try to find a re-entry, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, with the same day expirations, I cannot take my eyes off of them at all. TOT on the 4-hour? Yes, sir, dude. I got you. We'll pull that up. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, if I'm gonna take another trade, I'll probably either get a day out or so. Unless if it's a really good move and we actually have some nice volume. So I don't want to be stuck and my contracts are fading away. And I just don't like to put that stress on me. I don't like to put that type of thing on me when I don't need to. Especially if it's a good play and I'm confident in it. Then I can just get some time. At least for me though. Alright, so now TOT, let's take a look here. Oh shoot, that's not TOT. Alright, so TOT, we haven't officially hit my final TP on this. Looks like we're getting close to that 83.94. So my final is that 83.14. So shout out Lon for this one. Right now, it does look like we created another box here. This box here. So if we can close outside this ball, we do have a little bit of pocket under to this 83.61. That's what I can see there. So yeah, pretty much every day is going to be exactly the same. We don't change anything. Obviously, PayPal had a nice run. Is the move finished? It's not. Like I said, if this one would have not worked out, and if I would have had to stop out, made money on Tesla. Can't believe people don't get in. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I try to do a little bit better with posting when I'm looking at and stuff. So, been taking all the feedback and things of that sort. But yeah, I would say it's a great day. Today was a great day. The swing did its thing here. Obviously, IWM didn't want to follow. But yeah, Tesla had a nice little run there, and all I had to do was just look at it, and just like by the strength of it. So clean. I like simple plays. Simple plays is what I love. Do you use Webull for? I pretty much use Webull for everything. Obviously, I do have like other brokers and such that I have for like backup, just in case. But no, good work on Tesla for sure. And yeah, that was what I was eyeing, and I was looking at all the other stocks, and we kind of were not moving, but Tesla was like, you know what, screw that. And you could see the before there, clean gap up, no consolidation, and then obviously yes, the IWM didn't want to go, Tesla downside, and then boom, we ended up hitting that downside there, and it was pretty quick too. So wonderful move. See what happened on PayPal. PayPal had its nice run. So, beautiful start to a Monday morning. So, for the end of the day, I do want to have at least like one good swing. As for the day trade, I do want to take one more. If it shows, but if it doesn't, I will wait. Alright, come on, Amazon. Got a couple other ones. Alright, yes, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Gonna grab me some more water, maybe some fruit, all that good stuff. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Free chat, VIP chat. VIP chat, we got these codes that will be ending officially tomorrow, Wednesday. So that's for extension. Put Bros July there. Yeah, you can scroll through, see what a couple other members have done. Yo, media guy, what's up, bro? Alright, 1 second. I gotta get some water, man. Sorry for the dentist music too. Yo, we're back. Alright, my bad, guys. Appreciate the burgers, brother. Hey man, can I get some help? What do you need help with, bro? Let me know. We can look at some stocks. We can look at a couple different type of plays. What I'll be looking at for today. Let's go. Look at this, guys. Man, that's wild. Just wanted to thank the VIP for the PayPal trade. Let's go. All right, Q's. I got some alerts in here that I do want to see. Right now, we're just in chop, and I'll be honest, I don't want to enforce anything. I'm not that type of person that forces anything. Right now, I don't want to be stuck in any contracts that are going to decay my stuff, and don't want to do that. But I do have my play set. I know what I want to get into. Obviously, I got a clean gap here. No consolidation there. And then, of course, this is something that's clean for me. Got this clean gap down here. We break above that 719. We got empty space up to this 725. And just like today, and you can see what one member just said right now. Sorry, that's one of the mods, but just want to thank the VIP for this PayPal trade. Holding the runner, port is up another 30%. So, and this is what we do. I mean, I think he just joined like last week, or 2 weeks ago or something like that. And not just him, not just Mango Rich, but you could all see Momo. See what he did there, just on that same play. And you can see when we called this one out. PayPal. This was on Friday. Simple. Obviously, if it would have not worked, I would have stopped out. Clean gap down. This group is definitely legit. Leo, let's go. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest with you if I ever lose a trade. Like IWM, I had to get stopped out on that for the upside. But these other trades did well. So there's no shame in my game. Obviously, you know, we are trying to look for the bigger percentage plays and hopefully for some decent moves, which we'll go over. But, yeah. No, that's all you, media guy. That's all you. Like right now, I did want to hop on live and get into something new, a new trade. But right now, we're just sitting in here doing nothing. So, just gonna work on this watch list and set my alerts. Tesla break above that. Ooh, Tesla is above. Looks like we're retesting though. All right, I gotta send a message. That's too fire. Going calls. Looks like we have a couple of wicks to get above. So above that 399.29. If you're running in a... Dude, these scammers are crazy. I don't know how to get rid of them. So we need to get above that 399.29 here. QQ calls, yeah, I do have above that 718, 719, but right now we're just stalling, so I'm waiting on that. Couple weeks you need to get above though. Right now, I just don't really like the price action or the movement. It has to really, really show me. Might try it above that 399.32 though, if we get above that. Still like Amazon, we're just inside this box, so possibly doesn't look bad end of the day either. Yo, Kevin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Didn't even see your Let's go. Q's drop, Tesla dropping, CMG. I did go over this one, or I didn't in my last live. But yes, we got empty space above us here. Looks like I did end up missing this empty space inside of this box here. But above that 39.03, got a nice room up to that 49.61. So I actually like that little play there if we can get that. Yeah, we're just waiting right now. So we got CMG, we got TLT. What else do we have here that we went over? I think it was, so obviously PayPal. We got PLTR. Having a nice run here today. Still like above that 136 here, so. Sorry guys about these bots. These bots are crazy. I mean, you can join the bots, I guess, but... $136.74. We got CMG. So yes, these are on my list. So if you're in here now, you'll be able to see them. Obviously, everyone knows about PayPal. Holding up really nicely. Had a beautiful run today. Officially got up to 47.84, and then we can fill up into more of this empty space here. That 50.19. But yeah, this was from last week. As you can see here, still has lots of empty space above us, which I would like. Will we move today? I don't think we'll get any more crazy movement from today. So I want to see how the end of the day brings. Hopefully we can still stay like this and stay above. And then hopefully for another clean move up. So that's on PayPal. I'm leaving that one up though. QQQ not doing anything here. Amazon Q's. Let me take a look. So as my alert set, I'm gonna look for a few more trades. Ford has a small run here. Ooh, Ford looks good too. Ford looks decent. So it looks like we do have a nice box here. Can get outside that 420. I do have a nice empty space run. I don't mean to do that. Here, and then small little pocket here that we could end up targeting into. And yes, it does look like we have another overlapping box here that we would need to break through. So that's that 1505, it looks like, around that area. Ford. We'll leave an alert here. That looks pretty good. So this looks exactly like Meta. This looks like last week, right? Obviously, this move hasn't happened. But yeah, look. This is all that we look for in the Discord. As you can see here, we got this clean gap down, no consolidation. So all these red candles, no green candles interfering. This is what we would want to target into. So just like this meta trade, right? Clean gap down, no consolidation. Shout out Glock, hopefully he's okay. We want to break through this, targeting there. So Ford, I gotta check the contracts, but we do have that empty space. The move just hasn't happened yet. So 1 second as I write this one down here. Let's see. All right, I've written down SOFI. So if you're in here, I'm just gonna say it. Ford looks decent too. Yeah, we got some good ones. Amazon, I'm gonna write this one down as well.
Check out Goo Goo Gaga, the single
Yo, what the world? Check out Goo Goo Gaga. What? Yeah, that was the craziest commercial I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what commercial that was, but I'm not checking that one out. All right, let me see here. GME. Yeah, let's take a look here. I got you, man. As of right now, it does look like we are in a bit of empty space above us on this lower time frame, or maybe not too low, but a lower time frame. I do have so there's empty space there. I'm going to make this more of a range rather than a box. But as you can see here, we have empty space above that 2290, and if we can break above that, we do have a nice pocket up to that 2403. So something that doesn't look too bad, too terrible. And you know, sometimes about the swings, we might have to wait a couple days. There's setups that I have waiting right now, and we just kind of are just waiting, and it's been months. So that's on GME. Looks like it did have a nice run today, though. Like a really good run. I might be crazy, but looks like we do have a little bit more of a pocket above us if we do want to get that break. So that's on GME there. Actually not bad. Missed the move, so that floor would have been crazy right here. Where buyers had control. First time it didn't want to go into buyer's control, or it did a bit, and then it failed. We came back, punched through it. Looks like we're trying for that empty space here. Yeah, we're stalling. We're stalling. Lots of stalling here. NVDA. Yo, Kevin. Yes, sir. I got you, brother. Let's do it, bro. Let's see. So NVDA, actually I'm gonna leave this one up. NVDA here. Yeah, GME had a crazy run. So yeah, this morning here, we had this break outside. Hold on, sorry. So we actually closed outside this box here, and it had a beautiful run up to that first and final TP, which was at 210.48, and we ended up rejecting there. So it had a crazy rejection off this final TP. I know some of the members didn't end up taking that to this downside, where now we're sitting in a little bit of consolidation. So we're back at square one and back in this box. What I have under us is some crazy empty space here. So you can see that we got that clean gap up. Beautiful clean gap. This is something that I would love to target into. So whenever we get outside of this, whenever we stop doing this, I want like as soon as we break out of this consolidation, I'm thinking of it as a spring. Let's just say we're holding a spring and we let go of it. I kind of want to see if we can fling up into the empty space. In this case, it would be to the downside. So if I had it and I was squeezing it, or let's say I was squeezing it like this or whatever, and I'll let go, I'm targeting into this little gap here. And that's it. So it looks good. Could we get it today? 207, 206. It's not impossible. It just literally has to show. As I'm checking my other ones. But It has to show. If it does this, if we end up just consolidating, there will be no trade for me. But if we can break outside that 206 and maybe get a candle close outside of this box, we have some crazy empty space under us. So this is something I'll be waiting for. If it happens tomorrow, cool, great. If it happens next week, that's fine too as well. So that's what I got on NVIDIA. Or I'll leave an alert here to see if we can actually touch that downside there. So we got that. We did PayPal. Ripple has launched the... Look, I don't want to call you a bot. Hopefully you're a real person too. Because the last person I thought it was a bot, he was not a bot at all. So. I guess I can't be too quick to assume, right? All right, I have a very unpopular, or I have a very, I don't know if it's popular or unpopular take, but I have a take here. So I'm drinking lemonade right now, and for some reason it's making me more dehydrated. It's like I'm drinking it, but I'm way more thirsty than I was before. Yo, AJ, what's up, bro? Alright, we did that. CMG, I'm definitely keeping that up. PLTR, what are we doing here? PLTR, another run. Hopefully we can run outside of that 136, man. We can do that. Oh my goodness. I got that empty space above to that 160, bro. I'll tell you that. Obviously not saying that it will hit, but look at this setup. Look at Meta. Clean gap down. Boom. Look at PLTR. Clean gap down. Hopefully this time we get a nice close outside, and I want to smack it. And hopefully, and you can see last week on Meta, that same exact setup. Left money on the table. You can see what he did there. A couple members end up smacking that. Obviously today, PayPal ended up doing really nicely. And hopefully, same exact thing. Clean gap down. We broke above. Area of no consolidation here. So we have empty space. I want more. End of day, the last hour is when we will be, or that's when I will be seeing what trades I want to get into. Yo, Kenneth, what's up? IWM. Yes, sir. We're going to leave that one up. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Actually, I have IWM right here. So, yeah, IWM right now looks like a hot mess. So, yes, this empty space move did end up hitting. It actually did drop under this 294.66 down to this 293, which led us down a little bit further. As of right now, I'll be honest, I'm favoring a little bit more downside, but what I would want to enter in, at least for me though. So above that 296.30, clean gap up to that 297. Today we actually closed outside of this, or inside the box, and we went up to this cost basis here, which we could not break outside of for us to get this empty space. Obviously for the downside here, so same exact thing. At least for me, this is what I have. So clean gap up, no consolidation here. And I would like to see if we can break through that 292. And if we can do that, whenever that wants to happen, That's what I would like to see. So something clean looks good for me. But look at this. If we do this, and this is the last hour or two, or at least an hour. So at least an hour, we've just been doing nothing. Obviously, a little bit of a move, but nothing too crazy, right? So I'm just gonna relax and chill and wait till the end of the day, or unless if we get some sort of volume at the end of the day, which a lot of times does happen, so I gotta set some alerts. Yo, Kev. Yes, sir, bro. Kenneth, good to see you once again, bro. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. Got the free chat and the VIP chat. VIP chats, got these 40% codes that will be ending tomorrow or Wednesday. So put Rose July there. But honestly, join my free chat. Watch my free streams. I stream every day for free as well. So, welcome. Alright, MSTR. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which. That 30-minute actually looks really good. But it doesn't matter what time frame you put me on. I'm still going to find the same thing. Yes, on this 24-hour chart, as you can see, first thing that I noticed was this empty space here. And of course, looks like we actually created some structure. Possibly top, bottom wall here. And then above this 104.43, zip to that 130.73. So, actually looks good. Right now, we're just inside that box. Let's see here. Let's go to this 1 hour. So, I'd seen something crazy on this 1 hour here. It looks like it could punch back at some point, but 1 hour chart. Let's say if I was looking for a day trade right here. First thing I notice, got this clean gap, no consolidation. So we established that, right? So everyone knows what empty space is. Good. Alright, so yeah, above us. So I want to break through this whole consolidation above that 95.11. And if we can do that, there's empty space. I don't see any resistance until we hit up to this 98.80. So I know what I want. Obviously, if you're in the Discord, you know what we try to target into. You know when we wait, you know when we attack. Right now, we're just waiting. Obviously, end of day looks like we have a couple decent moves that we could possibly get into. Above this, we'll go ahead and type this out for you so you understand what I'm looking at. So, bottom of this box is buyer's control. And the top of the box here, seller's control here. So this is where buyers want to keep price pushing up, and this is where sellers want to keep price pushing down. So basically, I would want us to gap into this structure again for us to push up. And then if I miss this floor entry, I want to see if we can break outside of this seller's control. So maybe a candle close outside the box, target to the empty space there. So that's what I would want to see, which looks good. So same thing like Meta. Same thing like these other trades here. Tesla, I didn't get a chance to post. Empty space, obviously. I wasn't the floor. We broke outside. Consolidation into the empty space. And you can see that happened from the day. Same thing, opposite way. Clear gap up. We got consolidation. We want us to break through. See, we closed under. We broke through it. So that's it. You can see what Cody did. Shout out to a couple other members. Made what, 2-3K just off that little trade there. Obviously today, PayPal did good. We had a couple other ones that did decent. IWM did not want to follow, which I still will want to smack it if we can get it tomorrow or maybe even Thursday. Hold on, let's see here. And if you have any requests, go ahead and drop those in the comments and we will go over those. so let's see here. Yo, Surf, thanks for pulling up to the live stream. Looks like we dropped somewhere. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I had this on a weekly chart. So weekly chart, I got empty space above that 284, so you can see clearly that we have a nice pocket, which is above us. And if we can get above there, there's a lot of empty space there. As for this downside, oh, that downside looks good. Actually. So that weekly chart did look good. I'm also seeing this 24-hour chart. As you can see under us here, I did see that we do have a nice pocket below us. So this is something that automatically spotted my eye as soon as I opened up the chart. Don't see resistance until we see down to that 251. So that's if we get there. Right now, looks like we're trying. Sellers are trying to push this down to this 268 here. That's if we can get that continuation there, which doesn't look too bad. So every single day, all I got to do is just wait. Obviously, one play doesn't work. That's fine. I'll wait for the next play. Wow, CMG looks crazy. And of course, the swing trades are going to be a little bit more. Going to have to be a little bit more patient on them. It's not a scalp. It's a longer trade. SPY is going down. Is it really? Let me see here. I'm leaving this one up. So we got F as well. Hope you guys aren't playing. No, I know you're not playing. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, I can see it's trying to drop here. I like the Qs better than the SPY. That's just me though. I feel like we do have a little bit more turbulence that we will have to break outside of in order for us to actually see some decent moves, of course. So it looks like SPY does need to break under that 751.01. Obviously, there's a nice pocket under us here, which doesn't look too bad either. Looks like Q's trying to make a little bit of a way as well. Q's part 2 in a second. QQQ part 2. Yo, sir, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, bro. So yeah, it looks like we're still in a little bit of chop, but if we drop, so I scalped it this morning. It just has to show for us to actually hit this downside. So I got on that 714 if we can get there, which actually doesn't look too bad. But yes, guys and gals, appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I will just be inside the Discord, and then at the end of the day, I will be back on for the end of day swing. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, you want to be part of the team, the family, links in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Still got those codes, 40% off. Put Bros July. That will be ending today or tomorrow or Wednesday. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. See you all soon, either inside the Discord or my next chat. Oh, we are trying to drop though. We'll see if we get it. All right, love you guys. See you all soon. See you either in the Discord or in my next stream.